recording, okay?
Okay.
So Sam, first of all, I just want to start off by asking you, what made you want to do an apprenticeship?
What made me want to do an apprenticeship? First of all, I spent the last 9 months volunteering at a charity, and speaking to different people in the industry. I spoke to a lot of people on LinkedIn, people that have been working in the industry for years and years, and there was a specific pattern I started to notice that it's quite hard to break into the industry. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of people out there that would desperately like to be in the position that we're in now, because it's an industry there's no clear guide how to get into. So that's why I jumped at the idea of getting into an apprenticeship. Number one, they're training you, which is very, very hard to find. You're getting paid to be here, and you're getting priceless potential experience. So the idea of spending 18 months in the industry I've always wanted to work in, and as well as getting paid for it, I'd be crazy to say no.
Sounds like you're really, really enjoying it.
Yeah.
How are you finding it so far?
It's going really, really well. I'm getting once in a lifetime experience just to see what people do on a day-to-day in the editorial side of things, as well as the technical side of things. I've been spending time in the IT section. That's a whole different world. They do such a big job, and they keep this place ticking, as well as seeing the editorial side of things, output and planning, and seeing how a story starts and gets up to finish. So yeah, it's going well. It's going well.
So do you prefer it? Would you say you prefer it to the jobs or training schemes you've had in the past?
100%.
Definitely.
Let's say I'd have 6, 7, 8 jobs in the last 4 or 5 years, to be honest. I've experienced everything from sales to customer service, and the one thing I can tell you here is that nowadays in this British economy, it's about working smart. It's not about working 10 hours, 12 hours a day and getting a little minimum wage. It's about working 10 hours, 12 hours a day and getting a big salary at the end of it, because it's quite hard out there.
Definitely. And so I know you've been to university before, is that correct?
Yeah.
So I find it interesting to see how you think it differs to university.
Okay.
How would you say an apprenticeship differs from a university degree?
Some universities are different. I can't speak for everyone, but my experience was, and the reason why I didn't really stick around for long is university is a lot more theory based. You can sit in a classroom and read about a studio, you can read about a news desk, you can read about an output planning role, or you're not really doing the job, you're just reading about it in books and sitting in a lecture and someone lecturing about it. The difference between that and an apprenticeship and what we're doing now is we're actually hands-on. We're not just reading about someone working in a studio, we've actually been in the studio, we've actually been involved in working in the vision mix or sound. So university is okay for specific roles. Let's say if you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, you'd have to go to university to pursue those careers, but for a job that's this creative, you need to be hands-on, and that's where this apprenticeship helps.
I really agree on that. Before I say my next question, because you're so tall, do you reckon
slump back again?
Yeah, just a little bit, just perfect.
Yeah.
That was. You're a great speaker, Sam. It's really good.
Cheers, thank you.
Next question is, personally, the reason why I'm doing the video about this is because I'm a strong believer that uni isn't for everyone.
Yeah.
And that there's several different ways you can achieve the career you want without a degree.
Yeah.
What's your opinion? What's your opinion on that?
Oh, what's my opinion on?
How far do you agree that university, you don't need it to go far in life, or?
Okay, yeah. No, I think people that think you have to go to university to do well in this society. Maybe I think they're stuck in the olden days mindset. Things are totally different now. Just because you have a university degree doesn't mean you're special anymore. Because you have not only people in this country that have degrees, you have people all over the world with degrees. So now you need to offer the jobs market something different. You need to offer them experience. You need to offer them skills. You need to offer them enthusiasm, and just show people that you're different. Because just a degree, everyone has a degree nowadays. Let's be honest.
Amazing, yeah. So going back to this specific ITN apprenticeship, what do you like the most about this specific apprenticeship you're doing right now?
What I like specific about the role is basically seeing the job that I could potentially be doing in 5, 10, 15 years time. I'm working with people that have been here for 15, 20, 30 years, some people have, and I can see they're smiling, they're loving their job, and I think that's what's... No, let me do that again. What was the question?
The question is, what do you like most about this specific apprenticeship?
What I like about this apprenticeship is that I'm getting to spend time with people doing the roles that I've always wanted to do.